The best horror films always have something to say. 1968's The Night of the Living Dead was about racism and our inability to communicate, according to the director. 1988's They Live is about consumerism, and 2017's Get Out is about racism. Spontaneous follows in that grand tradition of being a horror movie with a message, whilst also borrowing some framing from that most accursed of genres, the young adult romance genre.
Oh.
And it's not like the message of Spontaneous is particularly unique. As the late great Robin Williams put it,
seize the day.
Or as James McAvoy more succinctly put it,
what the fuck have you done lately?
Not the most original message in the world, but it's a good one to hear every now and then, especially with the world the way it is. Actually, for a film based on a book that was released in 2016, never read it, never will, the books don't matter, it seems really prescient in a number of ways. It's a simple setup as most good horror and young adult films are. In a town in the middle of nowhere, high school seniors start randomly popping like water balloons, with seemingly no rhyme or reason, and as the adults around them react with confusion and fear, we follow seniors Mara and Dylan as they struggle to survive in a world where each moment may be their last. If you're thinking dark comedy, then you're right. The film also has a slight nihilistic tone which fits with its world, where people just randomly go pop left, right and centre. Its lead, portrayed by Knives Out Catherine Langford, is perfectly cast as our lead, who's just trying to survive in this new world. And as much as I enjoy spending time with this film, I found myself thinking this is one of the very few times that a young adult novel should have been turned into a miniseries, as the scenes seemed to flash by too quickly for me to properly absorb them. The film's body count tended to happen to people that I either didn't or barely knew, and as such their deaths had no real impact on me. I get that the first death is for the shock value, but after that, I would at least have liked to know their name or a general description. I mean, some of them I did know, but they were all one-dimensional, and since a lot of the poppings happened off-screen, we didn't even get to see the deaths, just the mess afterward. And a miniseries would have allowed me to observe this small town descend into paranoia as I try to understand why this is happening. The order, the rhythm, the government trying and failing to help, the religious side of things happening as innocent children keep dying. I mean, all of that does happen in this film, and the leads are likeable, but it just feels slightly rushed. If you were going to make this a film, then maybe another 10 minutes spent developing the side characters wouldn't have hurt. Also, I think the film bottled its ending somewhat, as after establishing a slightly dark nihilistic tone, the ending was weirdly upbeat, and I just kept waiting for that one last twist or jump that didn't come. Aside from that, there's not much that I didn't like about this film. It's not for everybody, despite its central message, and it is slightly rushed, but on the whole, yeah, it's a fun little time waster. So I definitely think that you should see it. But what do you guys think, and what is your favourite horror film with a message? Comment below, let me know. I'm Daniel, it's been a dunking. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe.